We'll watch this one just because it's the first one. Crazy Bell's my boy. My dude, Crazy Bella. You have like a stock new perspectives list. Well, if you go here to paytriplemagic.com, there are several lists from our league that you can look at, and there's a new perspectives list there. Right. So, like I said, Crazy Bell's on the mono white soldiers deck. The first 5-0 of this season in the league. There's a mage, not really sure what they're on, but we'll figure it out in a second. Anyone wants to tell me in the chat? Forbidding Watchtower is kind of a funny card. It's actually a soldier. It was errated, I think, as a soldier. Or maybe it was just like later. It wasn't anything, it was just like a land, and now it became a soldier. Oh, he's playing green white aggro. Okay. So Crimson Mage is just playing like green white beats. Like Fleecebane Lion, Watchwolf, Advent the Worm, you know, things like Unflinching Courage or Behemoth Sledge, things like that. Troll Static's really good. Consul's Lieutenant. Just one of the many 2-drop white soldiers that are in this deck. You're in a simple to beat down deck. I think the best card is Preeminent Captain. Can drop down something as quickly as a Captain to Watch in turn 4. Pretty nuts. Consul's Lieutenant just the start of everything. It's just sort of a call it, what's that, battle cry sort of technique. Sara Tower Archer from Crimson Mage. Little hexproof reach action. But the Consul's Lieutenant has first strike, so we'll be able to attack through it anyway. I can't imagine a block happening. It's pretty strong, actually. It's a really strong card at 2. Hey, back alley. Yeah, I haven't played it either. We're just watching. We're just watching some stuff. But here's a preeminent captain, as mentioned earlier. If you've ever seen this card, basically when it attacks, it brings a soldier card onto the battlefield, tapped and attacking. And one thing about the green white deck that you should know about is it doesn't have a lot of removal. Green white's not known for its removal spells. It's known for just beating down as well, but this, if left unchecked, is gonna lead to some shenanigans. I do say so. One of the best cards being Captain to Watch. I think it pumps soldiers and makes soldiers. Sure, if you have to attack here. Here's the Unflinching Courage, but that's an attack. I guess you think you could race, but I don't know if that's the best idea. I think like you just want to block the preeminent captain. No, maybe not, because probably Bailoff has some sort of like soldier lord. There are several soldier lords that are very expensive. What's the captain? I guess you can't block, yeah, because the lieutenant's renowned. So yeah, I guess you really can't block anyway. Forgot about that. I talked about that for like a minute and then I forgot immediately. Here comes the captain. Like I did know that's there. Captains have vigilance, ++1, and it makes 3 soldiers. So turn 4. This is the turn 4 from the soldier deck. I already got 18 points of power. So the Unflinching Courage Hexproof guy doesn't look very good. And the Benelish Commander being exiled. So every time Time Card gets removed, it makes a soldier. And then when it comes back in, it's just equal to it's a lore. It's a soldier. It's equal to number power times equal to number of soldiers you control. Right now he has 6, 7 when the thing comes off. That's a good like hit on 1. That's actually really good. Time spiral soldiers. Everything had to happen when they're suspended. Time spiral is a weird block. I actually didn't play Magic while time spiral was legal standard. I don't. Really, I'm still surprised about this time spiral cards. Cartouche of Solidarity. So I feel like this is more. Crimson Mage is more of like a green white hexproof style deck. You can tell about like all these like sort of enchantments. Hexproof on the hexproof side, it is pretty good. Like the Star Tower Archer is really good, and also Troll Static is also legal. So I can see what Crimson Mage is going for, but this is just a little too much to deal with right now. Ooh, I like Canopy Cover. Kind of a pseudo flying sort of thing. More hexproof. And it's not really hexproof, it's more about troll hexproof, something like that. Now it can't be blocked. But I don't know if you can race this. What's going on over here? Because let's see. Cruise range is at 15. He has one blocker. This guy's gonna come off the suspend right now. And he's like an 8-8. He's gonna be like an 8-8. So you have to block him. And then you don't know even though the Premonition Captain's gonna drop down. That's the worst part. For 9-9. Now it's a 9-9. And you have the Forbidding Watchtower to attack, because it's a soldier! They're all soldiers, and that's a Parallax Wave, just for the BM. Just for the BM move. Alright, Crazy Bella takes the first game pretty handily. I think being on the play is really important in this sort of matchup. Yeah, Green White's not going to be able to deal with this. I'm just going to call it right here. I feel like there's not a lot Green White can do in terms of removal. Like, pretty many Captain, once this lives, is like really nuts. This is like a really like linchpin card of the deck. Because it went just from like, you know, a 3-2 with a 2-2 like Grey Ogre to like this. The Captain. This is a turn 4. What happens when you play a turn 4 Captain? And the thing about this deck is that it's actually been legal for a while. Premonition Captain was legal last season. What just happened? Thanks for the follow. Catch that, but off a second. But thank you very much. Appreciate you. Yeah, I guess this is the Penny Dreadful version of Goblin Lackey. The turn 4 Lackey. The turn 4 Lackey activation, I guess. I don't like that argument that things die to Chain Lightning. A lot of things die to Chain Lightning. It's okay. We still just strive on. Not everyone's gonna play red deck. I think in the top 8 there's at least 2, if not 3, but that's just because it's week 1. So Crimson Mage is gonna be able to play this game. See if I think being in the play was really strong, especially for Crazy Bailoff. So another Forbidden Watchtower from Crazy Bailoff. Funny that 1/5 land is actually incredibly relevant. So deck. Hero by Roas, that's interesting. It's not really a hexproof guy, but it does love enchantments being put on it. Other consoles lieutenant. This is very similar to the last game. This time Crimson Mage is on the play, so he gets the first strike here. Yeah, I mean, like with the thing about the soldier deck, about the Premonition Captain, is that you don't really need the captain all the time. But it is nice. At the essence, it's just a mono white. It's a white weenie deck. Does the mage have a something to put on the hero? Guess not. Yes, he knows to not fear things. Not fear the worst. Play. Fairgrounds Warden. Another soldier. I'm so very surprised as a soldier. Fairgrounds Warden is pretty much a fiend hunter, but as a soldier. And what the heck is he holding? I'm not really sure. What is this? Someone wants to tell me what this thing is that he's holding? Please. It looks like a. It looks like it broke his coffee mug. He's like, "Oh, who's got my mug? I will take you." And he found the first person. It's like, "It's you over there, isn't it?" Oh, my coffee mug. The handcuff. Star Wars Kong. I think it's a broken coffee mug. That's just me. So, sorry, Crazy Bell attack for 2. So now the Lieutenant's renowned. What's Crimson Mage got to do? Sometimes you get like these hands with these like green white auras style deck. Of you got all pants and no creatures, or sometimes you get all creatures and no pants. You kind of need a healthy mix of everything, so it's really hard to balance that. Locks on Hierarch, I like that guy. He's a nice guy. Really good against the aggro decks. 4/4 to boot. And he gets him some life back. Here comes a preeminent captain. I think Crimson Mage's best bet if they're packing Parallax Wave. I think it's the only real card that's really good in this sort of matchup. Yeah, Loxodon Hierarch was a old school staple, and now look at it. Now it's here. It's a pretty good rate, you know? Pretty good rate for the mana. That's what we like in just formats in general. Faith Unbroken, though. Faith Unbroken is also like a Fairgrounds Warden type effect, but also gains you gets you +2/+2 and exiles a creature. So that's pretty funny. Aggressive attack here. I like it. No fear. No fear in the preeminent captain. No fear whatsoever. Sorry about the drop frames. That's just gonna happen. Probably stop that. Alright. You're gonna see a shift in quality. Sorry guys. Using captain. Oh, so many captains. So many captains in the soldier deck. This is kind of like who really is the captain? You can have like 30 captains. Another lieutenant. I mean, the captain could attack into the hierarchy if it was a good enough attack, but we'll see what happens here. Might be a little misplay from Crimson Mage. There's one card left in Crazy Bella's hand, so it's got to be a good one. Probably a soldier. It is a soldier. It's enlistment officer. The Goblin Ringleader for soldiers. So he looks at the top 4 cards and puts all the soldier cards in his hand, the rest in the bottom library. He only got one soldier, Soldier of the Pantheon. Look, and a bunch of land. So that's a kind of a miss there. 14 all here. 14 all. Crazy Ballot does have the board advantage in terms of creatures, but a 6/6 guy, nothing to scoff at. And now Crazy Ballot is kind of empty-handed. Well, Crimson Mage has 4 cards in the hand. If he has any sort of auras for the hero, then this can get a little ugly. Switching Courage. Triggers the Soldier of the Pantheon, this latent ability of loving multicolored spells. Oh, he's going ham sandwich on this heroic or hierarch here. I like an attack here, actually. I kind of do like an attack. No, it's not a good attack because you can just block with this. Oh, never mind. This is a good attack. I was just getting for free. 2-turn clock at this point. None of Crazy Ballot's creatures fly because it can't be cover. Can't be blocked by creatures flying or reach. Soldiers are not really meant to fly. Most of them. Yeah, I think he's an all-out attack here. I think it's the best bet. Depends on what Crazy Ballot drew for turn. So we'll see what his premium and captain's gonna have. What's gonna happen here? And the renown trigger is good. So yeah, another premium and captain. So smartly puts a renown trigger last. So the creature that he props in with the preeminent gets to get a renown trigger. Good sequencing. I don't think this is enough damage though. Like the biggest thing is the 4/4 enlistment officer. So it's 3, 6, 9, 12, 12, 15, 18, 20. Just short by 2. So simple block on the enlistment officer, pretty much do it here. Okay. Oh, it's a 3/4. I'm sorry, I thought it was a 4/4. So the color numbers look weird. Oh yeah. Anyways, result's the same though. Crimson Mage goes to 2, and that should be the game. A simple attack. The hierarch should do it. And we're gonna go to game 3. I guess all the life gain was really the stuff that mattered here. The racing situation. The Crimson Mage takes that one. We're on to game 3. Crazy Ballot's gonna be on the play though. That seems to be the thing that matters in this matchup. Whoever just gets down. Gets down their idiots first. Who plays the idiots first? That's the real thing. Newborn Muse. You can't block. You can't block the hierarch because it has canopy cover on it, which means it can't be blocked with anything with except for things with flying or reach. So it couldn't even block if you wanted to. That's why he attacked. All the matches are in game 3. Nice. Number 1 Soldier of the Pantheon, very good start. I think it's really good to just get on the board early. You can tell a lot of Crimson Mage's lands are tapped. Just tap this. This is because he's a 2-color deck. That's just the nature of it. for 2. Boros Elite. Waiting on a friend for the Trigger Battalion. One more friend. A Hero Eros from Secret Mage. Also a soldier. Soldiers everywhere. There's just soldiers everywhere. Both sides have their armies ready to go. I like the attack here. Just willing to trade. The Crazy Battle has way more creatures than Crimson Mage does. It's turn 3 captain. It's strong. We'll see if Crimson Mage has another Faith Unbroken. Now with the hero, it only costs 3 now instead of 4. Oh, and here comes a Courage. Now the question is, do you attack or do you not attack? We getting in. That's game. Like that's a ballsy game right there. Ballsy moves. I like it. He's simply saying to Crazy Bailout, I don't believe that you have it. Like it, I mean anything in your hand. The aggressive line. I'll see if it pays off. But it's very aggressive. Aragon's Warden. That's gonna kind of do a 2-for-1 there. 3-for-1 even. A 2-for-1. So let's see what the Premium Captain's gonna bring to the table. Warsley's also gonna trigger a battalion. The worst or the best thing for Crazy about to be a captain to watch. Anything that pumps the team. Palisade Giants. Oh, the 2/7. All damage will be dealt to you or another permanent you control is said to the Palisade Giant. The 2/7 soldier. He's a big guy. Big guy. Prison Mage really needs some sort of. I don't know. I don't know if his deck is capable of beating this. Girl. Oh. I guess it is a female shape. Never. The gal? I never actually looked at the picture. Oh, it says she too. Okay, you guys got it. Thank you for correcting me. Lisbon officer, looking for some friends. All 4 hits. 2 precinct captains, 2 Boros leads. This should be just game, I think. I feel like it should just be game. It's not pretty close to it. Eight on the dot. Crazy Bale's gonna win this match 2-1 over Crimson Mage. Bonus coverage time. I think this is the Mono Red Mirror. The mono red mirror, these Volshock refugees is duking it out. I need some reality hemorrhages for this matchup. This is the thing, you have to kill the refugee. I like this attack. Because there's nothing that Herbert can do at this point. Simply Lol has to have just like a burn spell and the Volshock refugee. I guess Barbarian Rings do kill the Volshock refugees. I think you have to play towards that. Yeah, I don't want to see any Dragon's Claw mirrors. This is a little more interesting. Now that we have Barbarian Ring in the mix, it's kind of interesting in the mirror. So Simply Lol just has to have a burn spell here. Just any burn spell will do. It doesn't do just one damage. Yep. Here it is. That was quick. Somehow that was the last match. Somehow the Mono Red Mirror was the last match. Now we're gonna wait on our top 4 matches. See that in just a second. Thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it. If you're not following the stream, shoot out a follow. Costs you nothing. Figure out when to go live. It's pretty great. Shoot that follow out. Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Oh, my alert boxes. That light's not showing. Thank you, Osmo Seeking. Appreciate it. Why my alert box wasn't showing? Nightbot. Tell about the YouTube, Nightbot. Oh, it's YouTube. That's why I changed that. Thank you. I can't say flubit. I don't know how to say that. Flubit. Wasp seeking. Flubit. 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 Wasp seeking. Bibble tip. Bibble tip. Bibble tip. I believe you. I guess I don't know what to rather watch. Would I rather watch the Mono Red Mirror or the same thing we just watched? But I think Johnny B. Good's on like green white aggro. But the exact same match. We'll watch the Mono Red Mirror. Those are kind of interesting now. Kind of interesting. I think it's also like who's on the play and I don't know, who's got like the hate cards in the sideboard. I'm sure we're gonna watch this first and then go to the second one, which will still be going on. Should be. Johnny and the Swiss. Okay, we're gonna watch it. We'll watch this Mono Red Mirror. Well, at least it won't be a Mono Red Mirror in the finals. Simply Lul's in the play. Pretty good start. I do say some stuff. All the way to Cackler. A lot of different ways you can kind of play this matchup. You can just kind of like try to dome your opponent and try to race, or you can try to use your burn spells more defensively. Weird sort of mix. Like Zinli's afraid just starts off with the Burst Lightning right to the Cackler. I think that's more important in some matches. I could be wrong. It kind of depends on the scope of your hand. Fire Crusaders feels bad in the mirror. Just like feels bad. I hope they get sided out, but because he can't really effectively block this Hellspark Elemental. Not that he ever would have, but it's just like It just turns all like Supreme's burn spells into Searing Blazes, which is where you do not want to be in this matchup. But I guess there's a lack of like really good one drops. I think people should play Tattermunch Maniac. I think that card's pretty good. Just a 2/1 attacks each. Why not? Anyways, here comes the Satyr. The Stormblood to boot. You do need, I think, a critical mass of one drops. Just especially if you're gonna play Stormblood. You don't, I think, have to play Stormblood now because now we have Ash Zealot and like Hellspark. But I mean, it's still just pretty good. The evasion part of it, Menace, is pretty good. Actually, I think the best other one drop is probably the Goblin Fireslinger, just because of Stormblood. Because that way you don't have to like mess with attacking. This is a good unearth here. I think Ranking made the top 8 of an Urberg's list. I think he was playing Ranking. The Cackler, the follow up, Leashed or Unleashed, Unleashed, of course. I like the position that Zinli's in because at any point you can just point one of the burn spells at simply lull and effectively gain 2 life and get ahead on damage. That's kind of a BM. That's kind of a BM burst lightning because the thing can't block anyway, but I guess it's more defensive. You could have thought about racing there at that point, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I mean, week one, you're gonna see a lot of burn decks. It's just kind of the nature of the format. Just of everything in general. It's easy to make, and it's good, never bad. But I didn't know BM. No, it's not a BM. It's more just like it's just funny because you couldn't block anyway. I mean, it depends on your hand. I don't know your hand yet, so you guys are both in here. I don't think you're block. I think it's just funny to like point it at them. Because it really feels like Zinli's in the lead. Well, now he's in the lead, but it just depends on what's in the hand. And Boom Boons, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Sorry about dropping the frames. Can't really help that. The other thing that's kind of funny about the mirrors, and this is a big attack. This is one of those I hope you don't kill my Fire Trigger Crusaders attacks. But anyways, the thing about Bright Barrier Ring is like it's good, but it's really like detrimental in these mirror matches. Because taking a point of damage each turn is interesting attack. Leaves a Stormblood behind in case of hasty threats. But here comes the Searing Blaze. I mean Searing Spear. Game was good for me. It's been like dropping frames here and there, but I know it. I see it. Anyways. Simply just taking a little conservative route and keeping the Stormblood behind. If it's not lethal, I guess why not? Why would you have to attack there? So Zinli's gotta come up with something good. Otherwise simply won't let me take it. Fire Triggers and all. Alright, this is a good start. Wonder. You can't have to block here. Yeah. I mean, if you kept him back, that's the reason why he's there. There's no 2 damage. There's 2 like 5 mana burn spell for 2. Or 5 damage burn spell for 2. So the Barbarian Ring could aid in the death of Simply Lull. I mean, Zinli Supreme too. His also keeping up Barbarian Rings. There was Burst Lightning here. So Simply goes to 3. Like Keldon Mageless. Chain Lightning to 1, which turns off basically 2 lands. And next turn, Simply Lowell's gonna kill Zenly Supreme. So basically, this is one of those who's got it. Because Simply Lowell has Threshold now for the Barbarian Ring. Just passes back. So Zenly needs any spell. Like, we'll do it here. I mean, any 3 damage spell, but another land. Ooh. This is interesting. We're in an interesting spot now. Zenly just passes. Whew. That's it. Sybil, Zenly must have flooded out there, which is pretty unfortunate. Or maybe just like even like a creature. A haste creature would have done it. Anything there, but I think he just had a bunch of lands, I would say. Or like a Browbeat, I don't know. Browbeat maybe could have done it. I think he cast Browbeat. He was at 1. Can't do that. Quick sideboarding action here. All the Wolfshock refugees come in. Zenly Supreme is going to be in the play. Goblin Fireslinger. Set up for the turn 2 Stormblood, maybe? Versus the Cackler. Now the real question is, do you tap to deal damage, or do you attack in this stage? I like tapping for damage. It's just funnier. To use this nice little lasso. Other Marauders. There's so many 2-drops in this red deck. Like, there's too many to count that you can play. Elder Marauder is the 5 damage 2-drop that we just talked about that didn't exist. Over time, though. It's more like over time, over like 3 turns. Let's see if Zenly's more of attacking with Fireslinger or tapping damage with Fireslinger. Well, now he's tapping. Now he's tapping for damage there. Hey, thank you for the follow, Silver Kitten 77. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Okay, Hellspark came down. Simply Lowell seems to be on 1 land. Not exciting. But at least the Cal Mirage is going away, so have to deal with that. I guess in this mirror match, the thing about Mirage is really good is that it blocks for a turn. It's a big 3/3 idiot that blocks. Also, this can indirectly trigger the Stormblood Berserker. Full Shock Refugee. Can't really be blocked with a Stormblood yet. He's kind of 2 of them. But it's a big game. It basically like equates to like a 4-turn clock on its own. So now Simply Low has to just get aggressive with the Chain Lightning to the face. And attack with Stormblood. The trade-off is that Zenly can't really block, so he's gotta have... He's also got a dome. He's gotta go face at this point. See the dome, he goes. Hellspark from the graveyard. Needs a Burst Lightning. Kind of what this come down to is who's gonna have the last burn spells. Attack. Seal of Fire. Like it. Turns the Volshock Refugee into a 2-turn clock. And Simply Lol's gotta have to come up with a bunch of damage real quick. Got 5 right now. Interesting, doesn't attack with the Stormblood. Again, trying to stay on defense here. Maybe fearing another sort of Ash Zealot, Hellspark and Rotel style thing. You know that he just probably can't race with the hand he's got. I'm certain he has like 3-drop spells or something like that. Maybe a couple Flame Javelins or something like that. QQTLJ, QQ, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Yep, Simply Lol just goes to the dome here, and it's probably got another Bird Spell to finish off. Another Seal. That'll do it. On to game 3 we go. Fast, rip-roaring Mono Red Mirror. Really decided, I think, by the lack of land drops from Simply Lol, and I guess Volshock Refugee is just too strong. But there are ways to deal with it in the Barbarian Rings. Village Messenger. On the start from Simply Lol. Kind of an upside Raging Goblin. I don't think it flips very often in this matchup. Unless Simply Lol just takes a turn off, which you really can't do in this matchup. You really gotta be doing something every turn. Did he mold a 5 here? I think he rolled a 5. Wow. I guess Simply Lol will be taking a turn off eventually. Who's in Legats here? Turn 2. I think the best bet is like Keldon Marauders, I would say. Steaming Spear on the Cackler, okay. Also playing defense. Okay, here comes another Hellspark. The hasty threats I do like. I think those are really important in this sort of matchup. Thank you, Carvnian. Carvnian. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Oh, but here comes the Refugee. That's just gonna just stop everything. I guess the best line that Simply Lol has is just to pass a turn. Because to flip the messenger. Because then come the Mirror's Intruder with Menace. But Zinli has like 4 cards in his hand, so you could easily reflip the Moonrise Intruder. Remember, Unearth is not a spell, it's an ability, so... But nonetheless, attack is happening. Simply was 14, 13 in Zinli's favor. And what other? I guess it was a chain lightning, a burst lightning. Nice. Zinli's really in the driver's seat here. Yeah. The other thing Simply can do is go right to the face. This is why you need to bring into reality hemorrhages on these mirrors. because Volshock Refugee is a big player. So you need to either be able to block it or kill it. Reality Hemorrhage being the best one. It's a Void spell in red. Not a good rate, but it's good enough. Well, two damage for 2 is not that bad of a rate. Really got to be able to deal with the refugees. Refugee from Simply Lol now. Maybe a little too late. He's already on the back foot. So Simply's going to 4. So now is in Flame Javelin range. That's it. There it is. Zinli's on to the finals with red deck. Over Simply Lol with red deck. Jump over the other match real quick. Crazy Bailiff's on the white soldiers. Johnny Be Good. I think is on green white aggro. Don't know the count yet. Old school Elfin Palace like. Got some stuff go on here. It looks like it's probably game 2. Thank you. Yeah, you had some rough starts, man. Start with games 2 and 3. It's kind of rough. You'll get there next time. You'll get there next time, Simply Lol. So I'm liking the Trampler of the Worm here from Johnny Be Good. I think it's probably one of the better trump cards, but First Strike's big game too. Everything here kind of has First Strike, and this Fairgrounds Warden basically is Necrotal. It's just destroy this worm. Ooh, Keldor Outpost. Guy pumps out soldiers like no one's business. Yeah, simply that's it for you, man. That was a single elimination from here on out. So thanks for playing, man. You're good. We'll see you next time. Ooh, another Advent of the Worm's coming down. I like it. Ooh, and the Benelish Commander, the 8/8. This guy's huge. He's big game here. That was a big jump. That was a big drop from the Benelish the captain. Like, yeah, you block the captain, but then you're gonna take like 14 here. Was that more than that? There was 15. I was on the dot. I don't know about that block, but then again, I don't know what you're gonna do at this point. Yeah, Crazy Bailiff's on the finals. It's gonna be mono white soldiers from Crazy Bailiff. The first guy that made 5-0 in our season league versus Zinli Supreme, the Burninator on red deck. Hey Ben, what's up? What are we playing? We're watching the finals. The finals of the first tournament here. We had 32 players. 32 players in this first tournament. And Banwee, thank you for the follow. I wasn't playing. I didn't play today. I had some things to do, but we have Crazy Bailiff. He's going to be on mono white soldiers. He was actually the 32nd player in this tournament. He came late. He came late, just showed up, like, hey, I need to play. And here he is, he's in the finals. Versus Zinli Supreme on Mono Red aggro. This deck got really promoted on due to things like Chain Lightning, Hellspark Elemental, Spark Elemental, Keldon Marauders, Ash Zealot, all just coming in at once. So let's see who's got it here. I think Crazy Battle Bosta has not lost against a red deck yet. Looks like Zinli's gonna be on the play. Chain Lightning domed! Just domed. I don't know if that's smart. But he just domed him. I don't know. Maybe like you can't beat the 30 creature deck or whatever, so you just dome them. Turn 1 Soldier is also a good start. Looks like Zinli is probably going to be on the all burn plan. Considering that he just like turn 1 Chain Lightning right to the face. The Precinct Captain's coming down. That's going to make a small army. Let's see how Zinli points the burn at. Right to the Precinct Captain. Yeah. Another Chain Lightning to the face. Hello, Stormblood? Yeah, Stormblood. That's a classic. I actually kind of like where Zinli's at, you know? Always facing out 2 a turn, maybe. You know, they crazy about to come back through this as a pre-minute captain, but that's not big game in this sort of matchup where you just Zinli can simply just kill it. But it's Tap Land now for Crazy Battle. It's kind of weird in some tempo. Is it Baloth? Plays a 2-1 first striker. I'll for the trade here. You get 2 Baker counts? Why don't I almost? Another Stormblood. Interesting no block there. Ooh, Parallax Wave. That'll really stall the board a bit. And it's just down to 1 card in the hand. Facing out Parallax Wave as to take care of the main damage production here. Parallax Wave is a nutty card. One of the few Erica spells I think Crazy Wild has in his arsenal. The Cackler. Oh, Cackler is so good and bad sometimes, especially when your opponent has a Soldier of the Pantheon. This Cackler could have blocked before, now it really can't block. The Keldon Marauder is a good follow-up. Pretty good against Parallax Wave. In a weird way. Just resets the vanishing part. And Crazy Battle actually can't attack into it. But I guess he could just Parallax Wave the Marauders if he thinks he's gonna get through with damage. Here come more First Strike guys. Preeminent and Precinct. A lot of PRE soldiers. And they're all captains. How can everyone be a captain? What is the promotion growth in these armies? Everyone, everyone listens to someone. Parallax Mario seemed terrible, yeah. But only you're trying to get in. Which I think Crazy Bowser's gonna try to get in here with this precinct captain. Preeminent captain and the precinct captain. All the captains. Everybody's getting in. 3 captains. No attack. Playing the patient game, Crazy Ballot is. I guess he just knows that, like, he knows that Marauders is gonna leave, so he can just wait a turn. And the Rakdos Cackler serves no threat whatsoever. So now Crazy Ballot is pretty free to attack with most everybody. Didn't even get in with the Ferment Watchtower. Even a Watchtower is getting a piece. That's big. And the other Watchtower can stay back if he wants. This only must mean that, like, he has a Captain of the Watch or some sort of pumping guy coming out. Some sort of anthem effect. No? Nothing. First lighting on the precinct captain. It's probably the best target there. Especially if the preeminent captain didn't do anything. So that was kind of risky. He's kind of just let the preeminent captain do that. But it paid off, I guess. Still those in, he's at 11. Not really dead yet. And he's gonna get back whatever is under the Parallax Wave, which I think is a Stormblood. At least one, if not 2. Preeminent Watchtower is gonna block. The 1-5 is a big threat. He wants to use like a Searing Spear on it, you know, be my guest, right? Crazy Ballad really showing patience in this sort of matchup. I think that's the key. The double Stormblood's gonna come right back. They're not really as menacing as they are now. Nice aggressive attack here. Gonna get down a Console's Lieutenant. Okay. Pretty much hard to block creatures. I mean, you could trade with a soldier here. Or Soldier of the Pantheon, rather. Barbarian Ring is active. Zinli does have Threshold. Exactly 7 cards in the graveyard. So, that could be relevant. Watchtower is just gonna straight block this Cackler once again. Here's another Stormblood. This is close. This is actually kind of close. Dushwazer Judobinski. 88, thank you. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate that. So the preeminent captain eats the Barbarian Ring. Now all you're left with a bunch of lands. A ton of lands here from Crazy Bailoff. I would have gone for the 3-2 as well. It's a pretty solid attack. This only means that Crazy Bailoff is not afraid of dying. He only dies to a top deck, really. A very strong top deck. So just calling him out right here. Unless Crazy Bailoff has has nothing. So he's just making him have it. This is pretty risky actually. Simply lol, thank you. Appreciate the follow. So attacks with all. A lot of outs. A lot of outs for Zinli. Through it. Nothing! He drew nothing! He drew nothing! Crazy Bailoff wins the first match. First game rather in this match, best of 3. Yeah, I think you just keep one Watchtower back. I don't know if that's necessary at all. Attack. I think that was a completely unnecessary attack. Because you just attack with one of them and maybe like 3-2 gets through. And like Zinli stays at 2, and then next turn Zin's gotta make the decision about attacking or not attacking. Yeah, it's not gonna tell you if the card's actually legal. It's gonna tell you what the card does. But I don't have a bot specified for PD legality. Hey, what's up? You were asking about Mono Black earlier. I think Mono Black is something good. I mean, for right now, I mean, it's kind of a meta call. Golden Aku, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching. This last match was today's Sunday night tournament. Big tournament. Fire Satan and Stormblood, the true combo. Meanwhile, Boros Elite right here. Turtle Scourge. That's a funny card. I don't know if that's good enough, but it's funny. Look at that later. Boros Elite is joined by Consul's Lieutenant. They're all kind of just brickwalled by the Stormblood, though. I think it's stupid. You just need to find an application to it. Does a good attack with Stormblood. Offers a trade, but Crazy Bailoff doesn't bite. I mean, that could easily be broken up by Burning Spell anyway, so. And the Chain to the Dome. Almost worked last time. Let's see what works this time. Another Stormblood beat. Excellent, I think. Yes. Yes. The only spot's in a very good spot. Crazy Bailoff just needs to, like, Silk Wrap something. That's good. Silk Wrap take care of one of these Stormbloods for sure. And then I think you're attacking here. You're definitely attacking with everybody. A renown trigger. It's gonna be pretty big, actually. Another Boros Elite. Ooh. Double Boros Elite's actually very strong. It could easily just like shift the race here. Because now Crazy Battle attacks, his Boros Elite's gonna be 4/4s. With a 3/2 first striker. So that's pretty good. That's a pretty big game. The Stormlight keeps pressing on here. Isabel's already at 9. Just a couple burn spells away from just dying. I like this though. It's gonna kill a creature, so it doesn't trigger Battalion. Probably the Lieutenant. Yep. Here comes Searing Spear. And the Preeminent Captain. And the Fire Slinger keeps slinging on. That's why I really like Fire Slinger. I think I might incorporate it in my red deck, but just like consistent damage if you can't deal with it. Just slowly pinging along. These Keldorn Outposts are not really super great in this game. They're really good, I like them, but two of them, having two of them out is kind of rough right now. You could probably go for a block here. Probably not advised, but now he's at 5. Now he's dead to like 2 burn spells. Or even 1 burn spell with the Fire Slinger. Fire Slinger Javelin just kills. Speak of the devil, he shall appear. Alright, Zinli's gonna win that one. It's on the game 3, it's gonna be a tight one. Here's about it's gonna be on the play here. Yep, but you found them all. 3 is too many. Absolutely 3 is too many. Especially when playing Crystal Veins and Forbidden Watchtowers. 3 is too many. Okay, well, Crazy Battle is going to be in the play. It's pretty strong. He can get down his first strikers immediately. The Unleashed Cacklers to come down. Have you ever unleashed a Cackler in your life? I think if I unleashed a Cackler maybe once in my life, and I probably lost that game. In my whole like career, MTG career. Well, Priesty Captain does a good job blocking the Cackler. Or pretty much anything from this deck. Save a Stormblood. A worthy burst lighting, though, for this Priesty Captain. Attack for 2. Yeah, maybe in limited I might have done it. Ooh, but no second land from Zinli. That's gonna be big. Crystal Veins coming out. Crystal Vein, if you're wondering what's in there, so it's a turn 2 captain. That's, I think, the real reason it's actually in there. And there's some more expensive spells. The Crystal Vein just kind of helps that out a little bit. Another Burst Lightning, though. Zinli is not short of plays, even with one land. Well, here's the second land, Keldamagalus, right on time. Ooh, no, Fairgrounds Warden. Gonna take care of this Cackler. And provide a little blocking action for a little later. Cloud Marauders coming down. He's about to go to 15 here. Sort of a good attacker through the Fairgrounds Warden. Surprised that's a soldier. I still am surprised that's a soldier. I really didn't know about all these types here. Palisade Giant. Off the back of a Crystal Vein here. That's actually... Palisade Giant, she's gonna do some... do a lot of work, actually. A 2/7, this is gross. What is the Mono Red deck gonna do? What is Mono Red gonna do? So yeah, Crazy Bad is just gonna take this. Gonna go to the Palisade Giant. Or just block? Yeah, sure, block, why not? It's gonna take like at least, well, either a Flame Javelin or 2 burn spells to take care of the Palisade Giant. Wow, this is a crazy use of resources, but this has to be done. Sadly, this has to be done. Listman Officer's coming down. Got to refill the hand for Crazy Bale. It's one of his big advantages in this matchup. Just the ability to kind of gas back right back up. And he's gonna hit, although he's gonna miss a Parallax Wave. Another Officer and 2 Boros Elites. I like that. So Crazy Bale that's gonna draw some more cards for the second Enlistment Officer. Looking grim here out for the red deck. Mars goes away, as they always do. They come in and they mess some things up and then just kind of leave. Not even cleaning up. Stormblood's gonna come back. I like this kind of little interaction they got. And Goblin Fireslinger. So Zinli can kind of scrape up some damage here. Crazy Ballard's kind of just like stuck on doing the next either 2 Boros Elites or another Enlistment Officer. I probably like the Enlistment Officer just because you can double block the Stormblood at this point. Or just play as Preeminent Captain along with the Boros Elite. And you can still double block with the 2 First Strikers. So I like this. I like what's going on. And now, since you have another Enlistment Officer in your hand, Crazy Bailoff can easily Enlistment Officer first, try to find the right soldier for the job. But it's all going to be stopped by the Steel of Fire. Telemaglis, ooh, it's going to shoot some things. The colorless land about to do some damage. Shoots a Boros Elite. And now the Steel of Fire is insurance for the captain. I think you just kill it anyway. I think you just have to snap kill it. You can't because you know what's in Crazy Ball's hand, you can't just let him attack with the captain. Interesting. Crazy Ball doesn't do the officer first, and Zinli lets him. And then Zinli lets him attack. That's crazy. Now, now you can't actually do this. So because now the block happens on his precinct captain or preeminent captain, and it goes to the giant. The giant is just gonna gum up the works here. The old post-combat captain of the watch. Fire Slingers just go right back to the giant. There's not enough damage here. Thank you for the follow. Condorello 96. Hello. This is looking bad. This is looking real bad for Zenley here. Kind of a misplay in my opinion. I think you just have to kill that captain. Preeminent captain right there. Now look what's happened. This is what's happened. What you got yourself into. So barring some sort of gigantic board wipe. Not even, because the Palisade Giant still deals with that. Palisade Giant actually protects everything. So the Giant has to go first. Now it's a 3-8 with the captain play. 8 Lightning. Crazy Brother's like, sure. Sure, let's take it. I'll take it. Giant's gonna come in. This guy getting blocked. You get super blocked. Harvey Lover, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. You get super blocked. I like a triple block on this actually. But I guess the Listman officer is a 3-4 first strike, so it doesn't really matter. I think it's time to call it, yeah. Crazy Bailoff is gonna win this tournament 2-1 over Mono Red. The first tournament's over for season 6, guys. Soldiers did it. Came through. Congrats to Crazy Bailoff. Using all his Painter from Master Series fame all the way here. He messed up big. Yes, he did. He messed up big. But what happens, man? Tough match. Definitely tough match. Yeah, just the second Palisade Giant was really big. We need some aftershocks. That's what we really need. We need aftershocks. I guess I can just take a look at the final deck list before I take off here. I'm gonna take off in a little bit. Refresh. And Ryan the Con, thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate the follow. Appreciate you. Thanks for watching. My internet's kind of like crappy, so the quality is not. Quality of the stream is not where I want it to be. I'm very sad about it, but I think this hurricane nonsense is really put a damper on things. We're gonna take a look at these deck lists real quick. Soldier Stompy, he's calling it. 33 creatures. I was close. I thought it was 32. I didn't really look at his list before. Yeah, why aren't you playing Protector of the Crown? Is that a soldier? Why not play this guy? He guy seems dope. Be cutting. Knight Captain. Yeah, she's another go wide guy. You could do both. Why not play both? Why not both? You know what I mean? Why not both? Yep, just a ton of dudes. Just a million dudes here. They didn't drop a match. Wow, impressive. Technology will do that for you. Alright, second place, the burn deck. No Ash Zealot. That's big. That's interesting to me. Also played by Herber, so it's the same list here. Yeah, it's the exact same list. Obelisk. Obelisk's funny. There's a lot of like idiot decks. That's a big card actually. Will kill some of my decks. Green white, just aggro. A lot of 6-drops in his list. A lot of 6-drops. 26 lands. Oh, I guess some of them are split lands. Got the feed, yeah. Thank you, Akam Tai. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Lapse of Certainty is legal? What? This card's legal? That's cool. That's cool. 3-mana Memory Lapse is legal. Lol, mono red. Yeah, pretty basic. Up Defiance. No one's playing Ash Zealot. That's really weird to me. I think I want like all the freaking haste creatures. Heroic from Littlefield, of course. Single Isamara. I saw something that was really cool, which is a Coalition flag. Makes things flag bearers. Yeah, this list is very similar to the old list. No more Emergence Gate, but you have Face Shield and God's Willing, which are all pretty good anyways. Silence. Silence for these Hypergenesis decks. Look at this list. Oh, that's in the I think quarterfinals. A lot of pants. More pants than creatures. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I think you want like trial with Cartouche. I think you want some sort of trials. I want to look at this deck. I want some sort of like trials. One trials, and 2 open the armory. I think you want to just play open the armory in this list. I also want to see 4 troll aesthetics. Troll aesthetics I think is could be really good in this form. I think definitely you want to play Alright, then we saw this list. Easy Wings, blue white control, anti-red deck. Created Realm of Preservation. I learned of a new card today. Jeez. A lot of stuff here. So many burn decks already. Look at all the burn decks. Woof! 9 players on burn. Like, is this a burn deck? Yeah. No, that's not a burn deck. Okay, 8 players on burn. This is just... What is this? Bone Picker's legal? I don't know what to call this deck, but something. But either people play burn. Some people play the soldier deck. Another soldier player. 2 and 2 here. More white weenie. I like this. I kinda like Bygone Bishop a lot. Baker's idiotic. Hard times with Convolute. Convolute gets a nod over, like, I don't know, other spells like Spell Shovel or something. Red Reanimator. What does it transform into? Sorry, guys. Oh, okay. That's pretty good. That's actually really good. Another deck. Spell Shovel? I have no idea. I actually really don't know. Got a Brimos list. I saw his list kind of been played. I think it looked. River Hoopo. River Hoopo. Started playing River Hoopo, so I'm already down. I'm already down with the Retether deck. I have no idea what's going on. I think he jammed a lot of his ideas into one thing. He'll get there eventually. Realms Uncharted, Root Awakening. Yeah, Spell Triple. Here it is. I like the idea here, but there's no Drowner of Hope. I don't see Drowner of Hope in here. This deck, this deck, I think is good. Like, this idea is good. I'm not sure if this deck is good, but the idea is here. A lot of new perspectives. I sure 3 different new perspectives lists. This guy didn't make top 8. Huh. Yeah, it's like everything I've seen before. Just like make a bunch of mana with Weirding Wood. Big M was the guy who's been kind of like pushing this, so I'm gonna see his list. 2 and 2. I think he's playing now Gift of Paradise, yeah. Much better than a lot of other things. Acre Slick. Now what? Now what do I do? I guess I'm gonna buzz off for now.